Welcome to this introductory video for Alla Prima Paint. As the name might imply, the basic idea with Alla Prima Paint is to offer a quick, easy painting experience. It's a web-based app, so it means it runs right in your browser, both on desktops as well as high-power devices and tablets. In this video, I'll just go over some of the features and some of the basic ideas. One of the key features or ideas in Alla Prima Paint is the idea of brush loading. So let's get started and just show some of the features. Here I'll tap on one of the brush types. These are the brush types here in Paint. So we see the brush type and color that was last selected. As I mentioned, brush loading. Here if I tap on another color, we've combined the stroke has bristles of both red and blue. And we can keep going and doing this as much as you want. At some point you may want to clean your brush, and that's when you would tap here. And help system is such that little help text appears here as you do things such as clearing the page. It shows canvas cleared. So in addition to colors, you can combine brush types. So here I'll select this brush type and combine it perhaps with some blue, and let's do something a little strange here. Let's give it an outline in black. If we want to darken that up a little bit more to see it, tap again, and maybe even tap a few more times so we could see not only are we loading the brush with the different types, we're also loading it with additional color, which could be the same color here to make it darker. In addition to that type of brush loading, these controls here control the entire brush, which means every type of brush that you've added and every color you've added. Saturation, luminance, opacity, and size. Size is probably quite obvious. Opacity as well, as we slide it down, we'll reduce the opacity and up to something much darker. Brightness, as we move there, we'll see not only does it brighten one color, it brightens every color within your brush that you currently have, as well as darkness. And saturation moves everything towards gray. Normally the default is saturation all the way up, brightness or luminance right in the center, and opacity where was appropriate. That's the basic idea behind the brushes, and these few core brush types give you quite a huge variety of brushes you could actually create quickly and repeated next time you need to use them. So let's just, so here we have a new brush we created. If we want to save that, just tap here, and now we've saved our brush. We can clean our brush, come back here, do something else. And save that. Now if we want to go back to this original brush, we could. Or go back to this brush, we could do that as well. As we've already seen, this clears the canvas. This saves your current work. This saves a restore point. So here we've saved restore point. So now we can continue working as much as we want. As you can see, I'm adding to this brush. But if I want to go back to the original brush, I just click here again, and now we're back to the original. So that's good if you want to have a base brush and then do modifications to it so you can have variants of that brush as you're painting, and then always go back to your original. And that way you can build up an image based on a few core base brush types. As I mentioned before, we have these restore points, so now I can go back to my previous restore point. There's also undo here. You could undo your steps. These three icons here have to do with moving your canvas around. When we tap here, we're in move mode. Tap here, we switch over to rotate canvas mode. And if we go here, we've recentered the canvas. On your desktop or devices with a keyboard, uh, holding the space bar allows you to drag. And that's very nice because now you don't have to switch modes so much. You can drag and draw, drag and draw. Holding the R key allows you to rotate, rotate and paint, drag, paint, rotate, etc. So very convenient for moving around your canvas and working that way. In addition to the basic types of functionality here, there's also symmetry for mirroring your page. Um, One thing to point out here, let's clear our brush and just do something a little basic. So here we have four-way mirroring turned on. Now one thing which is interesting about this, if we move our canvas, we see our center point stays where it is, and now we're changing our center point. And the same applies if we're rotating. So here we've rotated the canvas, and now we can have our center point for our mirroring anywhere we want at any rotation. Those are some of the key features, and it's designed around being simple, not a lot of tools, but with these core brush types and the brush loading, the variety and uniqueness of the brushes really is quite surprising. So give it a try. It's available in links you'll find associated with this video. You can give it a try right in your browser. It's also available on the Chrome web store. Speaking of Chrome browser, we do highly recommend the Chrome browser. It gives the best performance and of all the current browsers that we've tested against at this time. So thank you for watching. Bye.